Alright, so anyway, so my nice and beautiful office works motos are happening. So what I want to do is, I feel never sorry for speaking to other people in words. And the thing is, you have to speak up sometime. So just talk to yourself, but talk to yourself more than other people. And that's the thing. I mean, that's the eternal life, man. I mean, imagine yourself in your mum's womb. I mean, who are you fucking talking to in that womb of yours? I mean, you're just fucking talking to yourself. I mean, that's all you're fucking talking to, yeah? I mean, you're in your mum's womb for 9 months, or 10 months, or 12 months. I mean, you're just fucking talking to yourself in that womb. I mean, that's fucking life. I mean, that's eternal life. And that's the word I, in that situation there. I mean, for fuck's sake, if you can talk to yourself like that, and I felt the best, I'm still feeling the best here. I feel like I'm in my mum's womb right now. I feel like I'm in my mum's womb right now. And why is that? Because I'm just talking to myself. I fucking direct all the energy into myself, man. I give all my energy to myself only. And because I give it to myself, I have everything now. I direct everything at the word I. I direct reality and life into my word I, and I have everything. I have to go to office work very soon. I just eat my noodles and I go. And then I understand anyway, I have to get my business cards. And then I go today to my nice and beautiful business card range, and I make sure that I go somewhere to give these business cards out so I can do a greater job. But I feel greater. I have a greater business. I'm doing greater in everything I do. And I'm making sure I never give them energy anymore. I give myself that energy. I'm always giving the energy. I'm always giving energy. I never want to take away energy. I want to give energy, but I want to give all myself that energy that I deserve. I want to give myself those words instead of them. I want to fucking use up my time to give it to myself. I want to fucking focus on myself, and that's what I'm saying. I say when I do that, I do become much more successful because I'm learning how to grow myself, and talking words is the fucking way to be. But that's how I understand life now. I promise you guys, if you see alcohol and drugs and cigarettes and cocaine and ecstasy and all this, I mean, make sure you go and find yourself talking more words and doing that, because LSD and cocaine and ecstasy and cigarettes and caffeine and food and drinks and other people in this world never fucking speaks words for you, but you have to speak those words for yourself. Actually, nothing out there, and even myself, never speaks for you. You understand? Actually, you have to fucking speak for you. Actually, everything that you see out there never fucking can speak your words for you. Actually, the fucking drugs and the cocaine and the cigarettes and the cocoa powder and caffeine and ecstasy and all this stuff in terms of drugs and heroin and all this can never speak your words for you. But life happens inside of you. I mean, you must understand. So if you understand yourself, then you understand you have to speak out yourself. You have to speak those words out, because that's the only way you get happier. Because nothing else makes you happier more than speaking the words. So you have to understand, the more words you speak, the more life you have. I understand, guys, if you want to learn something, then I is the real medicine. For those people who speak I all day long have a greater life. So make sure you understand that every single day, that if you put chili and pepper inside a soup and vegeta and you drink it, probably it's the healthiest thing. Why is that? Because vegeta has low in sodium, and peppercorn is nice and beautiful for your, in terms of pepper, is nice and beautiful for your actual liver and for your actual body, to blood flow everything, and to give you oxygen and to give you antioxidants in terms of antioxidants. And also chili is another form of antioxidants that helps you to breathe inside of your body. So it's like a massage. So when you drink soup and you drink peppercorn, in terms of pepper and vegeta and also chili, and you drink that with hot water, in terms of warm water, then you feel great before bed and you feel great once you wake up. I mean, why is that? Because you're flushing all of the, let's say, germs or any kind of, let's say, poisons that you may have been drinking or eating. But it's mainly that you're feeling greater, and it gives your system a boost of what you need in terms of oxygen, especially. And it helps you to breathe, especially, and helps you to get healthier if you drink more soup with chili flakes and peppercorn and vegeta. I think Jesus Christ says excellent. But if you drink more water as well, every single day, the more water you drink, the healthier you are. And then just make sure that you're always popular about what you're saying and what you're doing, so you can do greater. See, also, guys, if you're drinking more water, then it gives you more oxygen. Drinking more water gives you more oxygen. So if you understand what gives you even more oxygen and energy, is speaking more words. And the healthiest form of life is speaking more words. Just remember that. I mean, why is that? Because Jesus Christ says so. I see, if you want to heal throughout life and you want to heal yourself, then speak more words, because that's how Jesus Christ does it. Making sure you guys understand that as I dress up also, I never want to be doing anything other than making sure that I'm doing a greater job for myself. So what I'm doing here is, I understand I did kick down my rubbish bin accidentally. So making sure anyway that what I want to do, guys, is I have to go to Officeworks quickly, and I want to be able to listen to my music tracks inside of my car, in terms of my biological dad's car. And do I have to? Actually, yes, I do, because now is the time for me to go for a little cruise with my biological dad's car somewhere. And I'm understanding that he does let me do what I want to do over here. But the thing is, actually, he gives me minimal words, man. I want him to give me more words in life. But guess what? Actually, that's the thing, yeah. Actually, I can never expect them to give me words. I have to give myself those words. Actually, that's the thing. Actually, nobody else can give you words, man. Actually, that's like asking Jesus Christ to give you words now. But Jesus Christ gave you the words in the Bible. That's it. That's all the words you can get. You understand? So just understand straight away how you have to expect yourself to just focus on yourself all day long. And understand today I've done the linking on my music track. I'm picking up my business cards now. So in the morning, once I wake up in the morning, I go strictly to, let's say I can go anywhere around Fairfield or something like that. I can go to other aspects of life around here. I get my boss for dad's car in the morning. And I go to a car park somewhere. I'll go to Green Valley car park over there. And make sure to give my business cards very quickly. And that way I'm very successful with what I'm doing. And I'm making sure anyway that I'm learning very quickly upon business. And I'm learning how to actually pronounce myself better upon life. But that's the thing, I feel much greater. I feel Brisbane coming along. I realise although that I have more enough happening now for myself over here in Sydney for a little while, that I focus upon understanding that I want to go and dwell upon helping myself to grow myself. So as I understand that my nice and beautiful appointment is on the 26th over here with the job provider, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that I can go and say on the 26th over here, which is, I have busking performances on the 26th. I have busking performances and job provider. So I'm just going to place that on the actual list over here. I want to make sure anyway that I'm doing greater, guys. As I'm doing greater, I'm focusing on a greater way of life for everything I do. I'm saying I do have a subscription plan coming up. I see also I have to call the employment agencies over here, but I've already done that. I have a Mega Drive subscription coming up. I have some subscriptions coming up, huh? I have to focus on being careful here to go and calculate how much that is. I realize that's $30 and $20. I realize anyway that if I give this, I realize Jesus Christ says give over 3,000 business cards. And for that, I realize Jesus Christ says after 30,000 business cards is more enough. So I'm not saying that I've already given. I realize right now, when I give this nice and beautiful, let's say 600 business cards now, I've already given over 3,000 business cards. And that way I'm learning quickly. I have to go to improve my life, but I'm very quick to the notion to just speak and speak and speak. But it's such a blessing to be able to do that. I mean, it's such a blessing to be able to speak more. But I finally have people who listen to me. I finally have all the validation that I ever need. And where is it? I is the validation. I is the only validation. I mean, in a sense, so that's why I'm understanding straight away how I learn and grow very quickly upon what I'm doing. But that's why I'm understanding anyway. I want to make sure that on the day, on my biological dad's, in terms of my birthday, I'm making sure I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually do this seminar right now. And I do it in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon what to do. So what I do now also is I have plenty of time, but I see how angry I can get. I can get so angry because somebody may force me to go somewhere, or somebody may force me to do something. Understand? So nobody forces you to do anything, man. I mean, just choose to do it for yourself, and that's it. I mean, choose to do it. I mean, did they force Jesus Christ on the cross, or did Jesus Christ just go to the cross? Or should Jesus Christ just went to the cross? Understand? Or should Jesus Christ definitely tells you that nobody did force him to go to the cross? Or should Jesus Christ only invest full responsibility in Jesus Christ to say that he chose to go on the cross, and that's it? I mean, understand? Or should Jesus Christ has full responsibility here to say that he's the only one that forced, he's the only one that didn't force himself to go on the cross. Well, actually, nobody did put him on the cross except Jesus Christ. And that's what Jesus Christ says. When Jesus Christ says that nobody did put him on the cross except Jesus Christ. And why is that? Because Jesus Christ says, never cut the word I out. And Jesus Christ says, you have to own up to responsibility. And you have to be able to have ownership about yourself in everything that you're doing. You understand? I've seen all the death tolls and all that. I've seen all the death tolls and everything. But you have to understand that you can see Jesus Christ's story. And Jesus Christ, the kindest human being alive today. And guess what? I mean, you can see the story of Jesus Christ and how they put him on the cross. I mean, you guys can say what did happen. You understand? If Jesus Christ says that yes, they did put him on the cross. He's never lying about that. He's never lying about that situation. Because they did. But the thing is now, if you're growing yourself and you're learning how to dwell upon a better life for yourself, and you're learning how to grow all the time, then there's no being afraid. There's no being afraid of life anymore. Get ahead of the content. Get ahead of people quickly. Understand? But anyway, since I'm actually doing that lifestyle progressive now, if those people never show up, I straight away understand that they are people who can never afford what I have in terms of life. So that's why I'm understanding straight away I have to get myself a new actual laptop charger over here. So I want to go and ask the actual office works over there to be able to get myself a new charger quickly for my laptop, so I have a greater time making music for myself. And that's the point, yeah? And the point is learning how to grow yourself with yourself and just speak to yourself all day long. Never expect other people to give you words. Never expect other people to give you any words. Never expect them to reply to you. Do you understand that? As soon as you expect somebody to reply to you or to talk to you, there's big disappointment there. I promise you. Why is that? Because other people can never fulfill you. I can only fulfill I only. I can only ever fulfill I. I can never fulfill you. I can fulfill I. But everything's the word I. Understand? That's what I'm saying. That you guys have to fulfill yourselves in the word I. You have to fulfill your own life by speaking your own words. You have to learn how to speak your words, man. Forget everything else. For myself now, I have to go and do some synonyms today, especially, for fuck's sake. Because I've been lagging. I've been lagging on my synonyms. What is synonyms, man? Synonyms and antonyms is the opposite of each other and the cousins of words. I have to fucking do my vocabulary. I have to go study my vocabulary, man. I have to make sure I have more enough always to succeed daily. I'm focusing on giving you the attitude that you need to succeed. Because that's how you succeed, man. Succeed for different ways of orchestrating your life differently. And that way you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do. And understand straight away that you love your life. And go and enjoy your life, man. Enjoy life in the way of recognition for yourself to succeed differently. And to make sure that you have more enough success all the time is the only way forward. If you can understand how to succeed for yourself forward, and to lean forward is the best way, then give people your business cards. And if they give you service at the desk or something, then give them your business card and say, come to my event. And be speaking always to an audio program. I've learned over my lifetime to fucking speak to an audio program all fucking day long. Because why? Because I fucking enjoy my life, man. I have so much great life. I have a great life to be speaking my words much more. And the more I can express myself with words, the more fucking happy I am. I promise you. No lie. I say words make me fucking happier. And the more I speak words, the better I am. I have to understand my word I is only. I only. I'm only the word I only. And yes, I do bring water along with me. I bring water with me. I also understand straight away. I have to go and understand straight away. I feel better because I just had some soup. I had some soup with vegeta and chili and peppercorn. For the first time ever. And there you go. I'm trying something new. I'm doing something new always. I'm always managing for myself to enjoy. But as I enjoy myself, I do something greater for myself. I don't know why. And then I learn something. I learn something for nothing. I'm learning how to enjoy my life differently. And I just going to have to ask my boss for that now. To get his car. Because my hair looks excellent. And this is the kind of hairstyle that I need. You know, like, until my hairstyle changes. Or else my hairstyle goes a different colour. Or because it's never a different colour, but my hairstyle goes into different curls or different type of look. And that's how it is, yeah? So go to the toilet now if you have to go to the toilet. And make sure you understand that no matter what that, it's much more how it is, yeah? I mean, make sure you're doing a greater job for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so anyway, since my biological dad already said for me to get the car, I can go straight away. And that way I'm learning quickly upon how I can go and live my life differently. I'm looking to speak to myself more than him, and I'm looking to understand straight away. It's more about that. I realize now, if Jesus Christ was here, in a way, I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ is always here, but the thing is, let's say Jesus Christ is physically here. And I said, alright. Actually, yes, I'm physically here. I'm physically here. I promise you, Jesus Christ is always here. The thing is to speak to Jesus Christ, and he's in physical format, and to have a talk with him, just to keep talking. Actually, that's what I mean. But that I can get with myself as well. I can talk to myself like that. I understand, but that's the thing. That's in eternity, where you can speak to God with words, and God replies, and you're just talking and talking and talking always. I mean, having a conversation. I understand, but God's always showing you in the Bible. God's always speaking to you in the Bible. I mean, God's already talking to you in the Bible always. I understand, and that's how it is. So just learn from that right now. Be able to do that for yourself, because that's how you learn and grow very quickly, and you enjoy yourself and enjoy. I'm just seeing some people over here at night time, and they have around 3 kids, and they're walking at night time around 8 o'clock at night, and they look like drug addicts. I understand. Well, they're having the worst time, man. I promise you. I can see it. Well, they're 1 hour away from Sydney. They're walking in a neighbourhood around here. And it's just like that, yeah? So just make sure you understand straight away that what's I'm standing over here is understand that no matter what, I'm looking for a better way. I'm looking to help myself. And as I help myself to succeed, I focus upon going and delivering my content in ways that I can help myself move forward quickly. I have no time to waste around these people. I never want to waste time now, but I was wasting my time now. I mean, guess what, bro? I'm better than E, I'm better than O, I'm better than A, I'm better than U, I'm better than E, I'm better than A, and better than E. I'm just the word I. But I was wasting my time always. I was always wasting my time. I was wasting my time around these people, and they were unworthy of my time, man. So now, I never waste my time anymore. I have something better to do, and as I have better to do now, I'm just going to live my life differently. So that's what I'm saying. Just go and enjoy your life differently and enjoy yourself. I say, guys, if you want to understand the odds of finding yourself is the word I. I mean, what are the chances that somebody's going to find the word I in life? I only. I is the odds. I is the odds. In a sense, so if you understand straight away, I was just asking Jesus. I said, Jesus Christ, I mean, what are the chances that somebody finds the word I? I heard Jesus Christ say, I is their chance. And if you have I in your life, You have everything, man. In a sense, so now my business is actually moving forward. I'm learning very quickly upon how I need to go and grow myself. And as I grow myself quicker and quicker and quicker, I'm learning the information behind everything. And because I'm learning the information behind everything, I'm learning how to actually spark intrusion in a better way. And I'm focusing on giving people knowledge very quickly, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself every single day to give people my business card for those people who do ask me for anything in life. So I'm making sure I give them my business card and make sure that I have more enough success all the time to make sure I'm doing business, and making sure I always have more enough of what I need to succeed with. So making sure anyway, so what I want to do, so I want to make sure I'm giving all my business cards in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon understanding how to actually dwell, in terms of how to dwell upon my life differently. So what I want to do is, I'm here at Officeworks. I'm just making sure to give my business cards to people. As I give my business cards to people, I'm learning what I need to do always to make sure I'm successful. So what I can do now in the morning is I can go to this actual high school over here, in terms of the actual public school. I can go to see my previous teachers, and I can understand straight away how to actually go and give them that nice and beautiful content. And I'm not saying anyway, I want to give this people over here my business card over here. I'm making sure anyway that what's important for myself is giving content. So I place 2 business cards in my actual pocket, of my jacket pocket here. I make sure I have more enough success all the time to go and dwell upon something that helps me grow. So I'm understanding that no matter what I do, I'm just showing people always my beautiful nature upon what I'm doing. And then I understand anyway that what I need to do is deliver content. And as I deliver content, so I'm focusing on something that helps me grow, and that's why I'm understanding straight away how to go and perform a nice and beautiful life duty for myself, to make sure I have more enough success all the time to go and deliver my aspects of life. So as I deliver something that helps me grow, I'm looking to help you guys to succeed differently. So I'm always finding that nice and beautiful, let's say, motivation every single day to focus upon something that helps me grow. So what helps me grow personally is I can see straight away over here somebody who has a life over here that they have to come and give me my nice and beautiful business cards, but I'm making sure that no matter what, that you have to give your way into what you want. So you have to understand every single day, focus upon understanding if you want to print out something, then print out promotional posters of yourself rather than anything else. Understand? Make sure you understand that if you want to understand how to promote yourself, then promote yourself through words. And those who have a better word structure in life have better businesses. Words is what makes businesses happen. So if you want to understand straight away, I'll understand straight away to call this guy. So hi boss, I'll just have pickups over here. I just have my pickups right here. Thank you boss.
Give me a second there.
Whereas now what I need to do is always focus upon asking for something that I understand straight away what's going on. And as I grow myself differently, I'm learning how to actually grow my life. But people over here can always give you what you need to do every single day, and you can focus upon loving life differently. And I'm just understanding that I've Danny Milivojevic.
Sorry?
I've Danny Milivojevic right here. So this one's over here. So it's Danny.
David.
I can say that's my business cards right there. So Danny.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Thank you. Thank you, boss. Thank you very much. I have 3 of them. Thank you. I may have more of them. I'm not sure. So is that everything?
Yeah.
Thank you. So anyway, so that's the whole point. Yeah, I mean, I'm making sure I'm just asking people to help me with service. And as you help people with different services, you just understand straight away to understand every time how you can go and find whatever you need to do to succeed. So find the nice and beautiful aspect of life over here, and that way you have to understand that over here I see that they did message me and there's my number, or as they place my number on actual boxes over here, and I'm understanding that they say over here 600, so this is 200 in each box. And also 200 in each box, huh? I just want to ask them really quickly. I mean, anyway, I was maybe 300. I'll ask him how many in each box over here. And I want to ask all the time different aspects of life in different ways. And as I'm asking for different content over here, I want to ask this guy here. I say, boss, I just want to ask how many actual photographs in each box over here? I mean, how many photographs in each box?
Depends.
Alright, how much in this one here? I mean, that one there. I mean, I have 600, so... I mean, that's 100 or...
I think these fit like 200 photos in each. 2, 4, yeah. 200 in each, I think.
I see, that one has 200 or that one?
This one should have 200.
I see, so...
200, and should be like 100 photos in here.
I see, so I have 600 photos, so I just want to double check, is there 600 photos there, or... I just want to check how many boxes, I mean, how much there is in terms of the quantity size in here. I'm saying, I can see it never says how many actual quantities there is in each box. I understand, maybe you want to give them an idea over here to be able to do that. But I just want to say, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so I just realized I want to just check how many quantities there is in each box over here so I can go and dwell upon a better life. So I do a greater way. So I'm just looking to see.
300 photos.
I see in each one. So 300 photos in here.
Well, they all have different. Let me see.
I see. So I understand the box never says how much quantity there is in the
Yeah, so
box.
it'll be like 250, 250, 100 or so. Yeah.
I see. You sure though? I mean, are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure the exact number in each box. No.
I see. Are you able to find out for me, because I want to understand?
It's not something that we really like count. I was here when we printed these, so they all printed out. I just fit as many as we could in the boxes.
I see.
So yeah, it'll be as close to 300 as these are. The excess will be in this one.
I have no worries. So I believe it's very helpful to have a quantity of how many photos you actually place in each box so that people can see and so that you can never confuse yourself.
Sure.
I have no worries. I mean, it's helpful for you to just tell someone to be able to change that kind of thing, in terms of just to be adding the value. And
I mean, I understand what you mean. It's just that it doesn't tell us exactly how many it prints out, like at a certain amount of time. So when we take it off, unfortunately, we can't like get that number without literally counting every single one.
So it has to be a way that Jesus Christ can understand that anything can be done.
You know, on our Officeworks website, we love that feedback. So
thank you.
If you did want to leave that type of feedback, Officeworks website has all that available.
I have no worries. Thank you. Thank you. See, she never wants to go and actually give that content, but guess what? It's more how, I'm saying anyway, that it's more how I have to press charges over here in a way that I have to give content, but as I really understand that, it's more how she's showing me to go and tell somebody else about that, because she never has, let's say, the motivation to go and do that for herself. But guess what? I mean, that's what I'm saying, that's my power, yeah? I mean, that's my power. I mean, my power over here is I understand Jesus Christ is saying that she is trying to help you here, and she's trying to help me, but she's unable to, let's say, go and approach them to give them one idea here. I mean, in a sense, so all she really does here is she throws it back at me. In a sense, so let it be. But anyway, I gave you guys the knowledge over here. I gave you guys the knowledge, so that's already done, yeah? So if you want to improve the life of anything, and all you do is show people through audio content what you're doing. But the thing is, I love it. Actually, it's much more how I understand they gave me boxes, and I understand there's 600 in there. But the thing is, I understand with these boxes, there's a focus upon understanding to be careful around here to make sure that I have business cards of my own over here to make sure that, anyway, I want to make sure that I'm doing plenty of work over here. But what I want to do is I want to always bring my plastic bags with me. In terms of I want to always bring my plastic green bag with me to Officeworks, so I can always place my nice and beautiful business cards inside of the actual green bag. But I'm not saying anyway that since I'm actually doing that, I'm not saying it's much more how when you give notion to these 9 to 5 people to go and, let's say, give the information forward. Of course they give the information forward, but it's more how they're showing you to go and do it. I understand. They're just trying to help you in a way that when you have certain information that you want to press forward, then you have to do it, is what the thing is. In a sense, so the 9 to 5 people are powerless when you give them ideas, you understand? And it's more how, if you come to me and, for example, you give me the notion of saying to me, hey, go and make quantities of boxes around showing people exactly how many, let's say, business cards are in the box, and then I hear that, and then I say, hey, I have to forward that to somebody else. I have to forward that to somebody who can do that. And now the thing is, what I really say to you, hey, make sure that you understand that no matter what, that it's much more how she said it, and it's much more how I can say, hey, it's much better for me to understand straight away how I feel about whatever is happening. But the thing is, if you go and actually dwell upon how she replies in this situation, then you're learning very quickly upon that she's doing everything that she can in that situation. But if somebody is unable to do that, if you ask Jesus Christ and say, Jesus Christ, are you able to create 600 quantities of boxes so that you can place it and so everybody can see exactly what's going on in those boxes? The Jesus Christ says, no worries, I have to find the technician, I have to find those people who can build the machines, I have to find those people who can actually go behind the scenes, and I have to call them personally, and also I have to speak to them, and I have to arrange an appointment with them to see them, and then from that point we have to talk about the idea, and then I have to convince them, and then from that point we can proceed forward. But how much time does that, how much time is that? So that's why Jesus Christ can do it. Jesus Christ can actually go behind the scenes and have 1 month of time to be able to make that change. Understand? That's different, yeah? But that's what I was asking her to do. But she has no power to do that. But for myself, I realize that for myself, I just go and say, I understand that you can go and ask Jesus Christ how to do that. Understand? So it's much more how it is. But am I shaming myself? Am I shaming anybody? I'm never shaming anybody. I'm showing you the ideas. I'm showing you ideas. I'm gonna say I want to make an improvement. Yeah, I want to improve the company. I want to improve something. And that's why I'm giving the idea in the first place. So what I do is that's the kind of process that she has to go through in that situation. But she never wants to waste her time about that. But guess what? Probably if she went about that situation, then she becomes much more motivational, doesn't she? She becomes much more, let's say, able to answer your questions and able to go and proceed forward with that. And she becomes more like Jesus Christ in this situation. So I'm saying anyway, what I want to do now is I want to be able to place my beautiful, let's say, software and car keys in my actual shoulder bag before I get into Officeworks and before I leave the car of 1 meter radius. So making sure anyway that what I do now is I'm just showing you guys exactly what I mean. So I'm placing my nice and beautiful business card, and I'm placing at least, let's say, 2 of them inside of my nice and beautiful, let's say, range over here. But I did forget to give her my business card. And why is that? Whereas now, no matter what, I realize I never want to go back, and that was accident. So whereas I want to be making sure that what I do is I focus on something greater for myself. But that's the thing, yeah? If she persists to find that idea and to give people that idea, then guess what happens? She improves herself so much. So what can I do in that situation? I have to go and find those people who can do that. I have to call them up. I have to call them up personally. I have to put the idea through, and that's all I can do. I have to just put the idea through. Understand? But that's what she's telling me to do. That's what I'm saying, that when I grow myself differently and I go through different life expansions, I'm looking at different aspects of what I can do to help myself to succeed, and that way I'm learning very quickly upon my success, because my success is something that helps me to grow, and that's how. See, anyway, so I've been just listening to my nice beautiful music in the car over here. I see it sounds great. And it sounds amazing. So what I want to do is I never want to waste my time listening to my actual music in everybody's car. I never want to listen to I never want to listen to my music in your car and 50 million people's cars, but my car only. I go in my car, which is my word I only. And I understand that by the time I finish listening to all my music in everybody's car, I only have a time to be with myself over here. But I don't want to be wasting my time to go listen to my music for 50 years in a way that it's in somebody else's car. But the thing is, yes, I want to go all the way for myself here to go and give myself all the love and devotion. Yes, I want to listen to my music in everybody's car. But the thing is, I have to do my life coaching. I have to go sleep. I have to go do my life as well. And that's my life, isn't it? I mean, my life is being able to go and listen to my music everywhere. In everybody's car. And pump it everywhere, yeah? And that's the whole point. I mean, apparently it defeats the purpose for me to never go in everybody's car to listen to my music. Understand? But the thing is, I already understand how it is. I just listen to my music at festivals, is what I mean. And more. I listen to my music whenever I can. I listen to my music wherever I can. Understand? I mean, that way I never defeat the purpose. I understand anyway that what I do is to get myself some nice and beautiful over here in terms of life. I get my nice and beautiful soy milk. I get 2 soy milks here. Make sure I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed quickly. And I'm understanding that other people have an event with me. I'm understanding that they can see straight away how I do events. And they can say, hey, I mean, there's a Serbian guy or whatever. I mean, there's some guy doing an event on this day, and that's why I'm learning quickly. I'm becoming more and more and more. That's why I'm always learning very quickly upon what I need to do. That's why I'm succeeding, yeah? And that's why I'm learning very quickly upon how life goes. Life goes quick, man. I mean, life's going really quickly about everything. And because I'm understanding straight away how I live my life differently, I have plenty of time for myself to go grab this soy milk as well. I'm not saying anyway, I have chocolate one over here. But guess what, probably now it's much more how I feel to just go and grab it. And just grab it. No, I'm not saying that no matter what, I feel that I need to go and dwell upon just having it in a way that I'm learning quickly. I'm learning what I need to do to succeed quickly, but that's the thing. I realize I already have soy milk over here. I have a soy milk here. I just have a nice and beautiful over here. Soy milk. I just let it with the chocolate one today. I have this one here. I'll leave it one. I just save already. I save over here say 185. I say 185 over here, and I'm just going to do something different for myself. And understand that no matter what I feel, now I need to go and do something to, let's say, see a juice or something. See my juices over here is different. I can focus upon understanding straight away to just have a look quickly at what. I just have a look quickly about all of it. I see a sunshine punch over here. See, this is something. I've got a sunshine punch. And what is this, man? I see sunshine punch is something different. And this one has also food acids. I realize it has food acids. But food acids is in also the fruits as well. And I'm saying it's all natural flavors, so I can have it. I can have some juice over here. But look at this one here. I see this is classic margarita. But this one is non-alcoholic beverage. But this one is different. See a classic margarita. And it's natural flavors and low in sugar. And it has all these kind of different stuff. So they use it for tequila. So I'm not saying that I can drink it. So I realize it's a margarita, man. So now what do I want? I realize I actually get the most valuable one. I'll go and I see make 10 cocktails. I mean, they can make 10 cocktails with this. I see one part, I see over here, I see shake over ice. I see non-alcoholic. I mean, you can drink this. I mean, I can fully drink this over here. Whereas it has less sugar, but it's all completely natural. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try out the classic margarita. I'm going to make sure I take it. make sure that no matter what, I'm just learning very quickly upon how to just go and dwell upon helping myself to just be. So what I do is, I'm learning quickly about what I need to do. But what I do is a little bit this one. I'm just making sure I have more enough space and time to fulfill myself at least with words. Because that's what I do, yeah? I realize what I do is different. And I do different aspects of life. I go get some rice now, and I eat some rice. I make sure anyway I can get some basmati rice, and I eat some basmati rice. And that way I'm learning quickly. I'm learning different aspects of life. I'm understanding how in Brisbane I was saying that I cannot wait to get to my biological dad's house. And why is that? Because I'm somebody who is going to boil food on the actual thing. So I'm learning quickly upon helping myself to succeed quickly. And that's what I do, guys. I just make sure that no matter what I learn anyway. That it's been 2 years before that. I realized before that it's been 2 years around. It's been around 2 years since I actually even was boiling food on the stove like this. You understand? So as I grow myself in a better way, I'm looking for better potential ways of whatever I want, and different ways to succeed differently, and I just focus upon helping myself to love my life. And I say I can have this one over here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm learning anyway, so alright, I have this one here. Alright, now as I understand straight away, I'm understanding that what I do over here is I congratulate myself because that guy was grabbing a plastic bag for some reason, and I was giving it to him, and I realised it's much more how I feel, that I'm doing greater for myself. So when somebody's trying to, let's say, grab their plastic bag or something like that, and what happens is, you must understand straight away that I'm just learning very quickly upon what I need to do. So like he was grabbing my plastic bag. So as he was grabbing my plastic bag, I realised I just went and I did grab another plastic bag. And he's saying, here. And I said, I just grabbed this one here. So I just go and grab something else for myself, and I draw a better way for myself to go and grow. And as I grow, I find different aspects of life over here to make sure I'm growing differently. That's the whole point, yeah? And that's why I'm always presenting my card in terms of my phone over here. I realize 14.25. Say no, thank you. I say 14.25. So I have to do my financing now. And make sure, anyway, that what's important for myself is speaking more words. But what I'm saying, that's why I'm learning very quickly upon how to speak. And as I speak, I'm never wasting time because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you at least. I see this guy next to me over here. He's just shopping. He's just doing his errands for the day, but he's never talking to you. I mean, in a sense, so I'm doing an audio program along the way, while doing much better than everybody else. And that's why I'm always moving ahead of the crowd. So I say I, food and drinks. I food and drinks over here. I say I food and drinks investment, because I see everything as my investment over here. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon how to do greater. So as I do life greater, guys, I'm making sure that you understand straight away that what you need to do daily is you need to focus on yourself more than other people, because that way you're learning very quickly upon how you need to succeed, yeah? And as you succeed, you're making sure that you're learning very quickly upon life. And as you learn about life, just be with yourself quickly, and that way you're just studying. And you have to be studying something along the way. You have to be quick about life. You have to be quick on your toes, yeah? As you're quick on your toes, when you're making sure you have more enough successful time to be delivering whatever you need to do to make sure that you're successful. So Officeworks is telling me in the perfect time today, around 5 o'clock, and they sent me a message and said, hey, come and pick up your business cards. I just went to get 600 business cards for myself to start in the morning to give out my business cards. But now it's so cold. I mean now it's nighttime. I never want to be going around actually giving my business cards now. But yes, I want to give my business cards all the time to people. But the thing is, I don't want to be going to car parks and stuff like that. I give my business cards if you talk to me at nighttime like this, just in front of my face, and you're in front of my face, I'll give you my business card. But I never fucking try to go somewhere in the darkness over there where you may be doing drugs or something to give a business card, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, I give my business card everywhere in the daytime. But in the nighttime, I only give you my business card if you fucking speak to me, and also in the daytime, I only give you my business card if you ask me questions about it, or if you speak to me personally, or if you're giving me some kind of service, I give you my business card. I mean, that's it, but that's how it is, yeah? And as I grow myself, I succeed differently, but that's why I'm understanding that life is different for me now, but I'm leveraging my biological dad over here. I have to park my car, I have to park my biological dad's car better. I have to park my biological dad's car better. I have to park my biological dad's car better. But why? I understand that my car over here, in terms of my biological dad's car, looks in a cooking terms of a bent kind of a side shape way, and it's in an angle. So I'm making sure. I did park my car, but I did park my biological dad's car, but I never want to fucking hit it over there. So make sure, anyway, I did park it the best I can. I'm making sure anyway, don't want to listen to my music a bit, and guess what, I just want to make sure I go back to my biological dad's house now. And the thing is about life, that I understand I can go for a little cruise, but I'm understanding that no matter what, that I just feel like making sure that I can go and do some content at my biological dad's house. But guess what, I promise you, it's much more how I can go for a little cruise, and guess what, I promise you, it's much more how I feel. I mean, I feel to just go to my biological dad's house, but guess what, I promise you, that's how I feel. And since I feel that way, I mean, it's much more how I just understand something, and I can go for a little cruise here and there, and just to listen to my actual music. Well, I'm saying it's all different anyway, so what I'll do is a little bit for a bit, I'll just go for a little cruise. But let's have a look. So guys, now, anyway, so what I do now is I just came for a drive with my biological dad's car. I'm making sure I'm just going to my biological dad's house now. So I'm making sure that what I do now is I focus upon helping myself to succeed differently. But the thing is, right now, I'm looking to help myself to explain that I find myself doing better in terms of words and everything, but I feel I need a rest from music production a bit. I feel I need to go and do something else a bit, because I've been doing a lot of music production, man. And the thing is about music production, that once you have more than enough of it, or then you want to run away. I'm not sure why. I mean, why do you want to run away from it? I'm not sure. It's never that I never want to run away. I never want to run away. I want to have a little break. Now, I have no breaks in anything. I want to do something else a bit. I mean, fucking too much into music production. I mean that's how. I've been doing too much music production in life. I mean, it's about the music. I was just listening to it. My music sounds fucking amazing. I promise you. And Dinotopia sounds amazing. And you guys have to listen to it. So that's a sales pitch. And it's for free, man. I mean, go and check it out. I realize now what I do always is, as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure I have more than enough success all the time to go and deliver my content. But as I deliver my content, I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I set out to do. I'm doing something that I need to do. Bye-bye. I'm doing something that I need to do to succeed. So what I want to do is I want to focus upon helping myself to get indoors and to get into my biological dad's house without tripping over and without breaking anything. So what I do is a little bit, I power through with words to make myself successful. So that's what you guys need to do. I mean, you guys need to power through and help yourself to become successful is what you do. But now, since I understand that no matter what, I want to lay down a bit. I want to just go and read something and just write physically. I want to write something down physically. Alright, as I do that, I'm focusing on something else. In the meantime, I have to read you some real estate. I have to read some real estate stuff over here. I'm understanding that nice and beautiful gist of, let's say, any kind of units with real estate over here. With realestate.com.au, I can go and search and see what they have. I can search different parts of sequences and different parts of life to make sure I give you the quality of what you need, but I have to listen back to my music over and over and over. And that's the thing, yeah, I have so much work to do, and I want to just go and talk and talk and talk while I'm actually physically writing a bit. I want to turn off the lights. I want to specifically lay down, for fuck's sake. I want to fucking read something with mentors. I want to fucking lay down and rest a bit. I mean, so that's the thing, yeah. So I'm trying over here. I'm about to try a bit of the actual margarita. I have some margarita juice. And now, since I'm saying that, it's more how I want to do something different for a bit. I want to go on Netflix. I want to listen to my music track in my headphones now, as soon as possible. I want to make sure I just level up my words. As I level up my words, I'll do something different always to help myself to succeed differently. That's what I need to do. So as I grow, I focus upon different areas of life, and that's how I succeed, man. I succeed differently than everybody else. But that's what you guys need to do. And you guys need to focus upon helping yourself to acknowledge yourself in life. And as you acknowledge yourself, then use up your technology as much as you can and go and find strategies to help yourself and other people to succeed. But that's how I focus upon helping my dad, because my blog's dad, to see my actual business card over here. So I give him one of these business cards because I finally can. And I focus upon helping him to just see this. There's a life over here. I focus upon something different. Alright, so anyway, if somebody's talking to you, it's much more how you can just give them silent treatment. As you give them silent treatment, you look at different aspects of life. Where she's saying, you gave me, man. And he's saying, you gave me already this. Jesus Christ, to see this. I gave my biological dad one of my business cards again. I gave him the third one at this time. When he's saying, well, you gave me one already. When you gave me. You keep giving him, man. when he has to grab it, because he loves positions, man. When he looks at anything in terms of positions, when he gave me one, man. When you always give him one, when give him another one. Just enjoy yourself, yeah. I mean, it's like you have business cards. You have business cards, and you give it to your biological mother 10,000 times. When she said, "You fucking gave me this already." You say, "Did I?" When? You have to enjoy yourself. But you have to keep giving him something in possessions, man. I have to keep giving my biological dad something in possessions, because that's how I feel about these negative people around me. And nobody's negative, but everything's positive. And the thing is, they love possessions, man. They love to look at possessions, man. Let's see. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. See, breathe. We have to breathe. If you want to breathe, man, defeats the purpose of the word I, man. Say, breathe. You have to understand straight away. All you want out of life is to breathe. Which Jesus Christ is understanding how the Iceman goes with what he says. It's so serious, man. He's so serious about what he's doing. This is on the whole word I, man. It's the funniest thing, man. So every single day, I'm just the word I. That's why I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling sophisticating. Because I'm sophisticating myself with enthusiasm to deliver my notions of life in different ways I'm growing myself quickly, but I have a different life now. I mean, what's the difference between my life now and before? I mean, before, I was a night person. I mean, now I'm a day person. I was a night person before. I was a nightlife before. I was a weekend guy. I was a weekend nightlife guy. And now I'm the weekdays and weekends day person. I'm just a day person now. I was a nightclubber and festivaler. I was a nightclubber and festival goer. But now I'm the DJ at the festivals and nightclubs. I mean, there's a big difference, yeah? I mean, at first, in my teenage years and most of my 20s, I was a nightclubber and festival goer. But now I'm a DJ at nightclubs and festivals. And that's the difference. I'm also creating different styles of music now. Creating something new, I'm creating something new and different. While before, I was never doing music production. And now I'm different. And I'm making a difference in different ways. I'm somebody who has 800 hours or more of content, but before I never did have. I never did have that. I remember the days where I never had video content about me. I remember the days where I had no YouTube channel, man. I had no YouTube channel. I had no Instagram. I was saying, what is Instagram? I was that type of idiot. Alright, anyway, but now I understand straight away that since I'm actually growing myself differently, I'm focusing on loving my life, and I have a great life. I want to switch off the lights over here. I'll put some water next to my table. I have a sparkling water on my table. I have a margarita on my table. And I have a bottle of water on my table. So I have a sparkling water and a mineral water on my table, and also a margarita. And what kind of margarita? I mean, some fucking margarita, man. Hello. Ooh, say oosa. Hello. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to try out this margarita first. I want to try out the margarita. Say margarita. I see margarita. I see Rodado. See la 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 la. I actually just cried to see this. I say margarita. I do la la no. La la la. I mean, how they sing? I mean, ciao, 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 la la la. I mean, it's Bella Ciao, but I say margarita. I say, I say margarita. I say Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, ciao, ciao. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's nice and beautiful, yeah. I see now the margarita over here. I promise you, if my biological dad needs to ask me for food and drink, I'll give him. Oh, I'm trying the margarita over here, but it's nice and beautiful, man. I mean, it's that kind of day, isn't it? I feel bliss. I feel nice and peaceful, man. I have this nice and peaceful vibe around me. I'm clean. I'm organizational around me. I was just surprised to see my organization today. I have organization. I have everything nice and clean. I'm ahead of the game. I feel myself today at Office Works and in front of the shopping center over there with people. I feel this beautiful vibe. I'm traveling somewhere. I'm going around the world somewhere. I promise you. Very soon. I promise you, I see it happening. I'll get my DJ deck very soon. Man. I promise you. I speak about it already. And then finally, hit the fucking marquee. I have to book the marquee now. For my I want to book the marquee now. For my 30th birthday. I mean, for my 30th birthday, I want to play 6 hours at the marquee on my 28th birthday on a Saturday night. I'm going to do it really quickly. I say hello. Say I say I have this nice. I have this nice and beautiful, let's say, composure going. I have this nice and beautiful blissful vibe around me. But what is it about that? I mean, what is it about that blissful vibe I have? I have the good vibes, man. I can speak all day long. I can speak how much I want. I can express my mindset. I can express my mindset. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, yeah? I was always dreaming of that before. I was saying, hey, I wish to speak like my biological mother in that bus over there. When she starts talking to the woman over there, when she's fucking speaking the whole time in the bus. You understand? I was saying, fuck, I love my mum because she understands how to speak to people. I mean, now I can speak all day fucking long to people. I said, anyway, what's amazing is focus on yourself. And I want to just speak some words, man. I just want to do something else, man. I just speak some words, though. Russia, words are the life. Russia, when you have the words, then you have everything.